first.
Hello.
Only Bob. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Pow, right in the kitchen. 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 Pow, right in the kitchen.
Let's go.
Owie!
How about that? Good day, or good evening, everybody. A little welcoming. You as well? John's first. Bob, hello. Osauk, welcome. Bass Batcher. Damien here. Oh, we got a Damien here. Got a Damien.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.
Hopefully everybody is having a pleasant day. It's the weekend, so why wouldn't you? Well, if you're like me, I've been working today, so it hasn't maybe been that fun, but hopefully it'll get better now. So, we've been doing this Jim Power explorathon. Started with the Amiga version, went over to the Atari version. Then we did the very, very awkward and bad Amstrad CPC version. And we're now here. The final Jim Power in Mutant Planet game, released in 93. The other games were in 92. After this game, it's gonna be the Lost Dimension. A little bit different game, but obviously built on the same building blocks or foundation. It does look good, doesn't it? And they added a lot of stuff in the intro as well. Short day today, skipping 1 hour. Well, I only slept for 4 hours, so I'm getting the most of it. So let's check that intro again, because there was a lot to comment on that. Pause it like that. Control P. The first interesting thing is that they added these like intro sequences. We have a video message from Micro World. I don't know what that is. I'm excited to find out. They're sending a message personally to me. Must be a regional thing. Yeah, a lot of places do it. Oh, by the way, Osauko is on a 25 stream streak. That's amazing. How many lemmings, by the way, was that? 80%. That's a good start. Not good for the soup, but good for the lemmings. And Bob on a 40 stream streak. Man, you guys are insane. Chief of the Special Warfare Unit for the security of the President Halley. Hey, Cockilson. Jim, please look carefully at this video. Okay. I think it was our girlfriend in the other games, from what I remember. Oh, we're getting a full body. We're getting a full body look at this, so same expression, looking a little bit better with the freckles and the hair. Did improve upon it, sure. Oh, we have a security cam footage, and the boss is actually flying in there and taking her. Okay, well, that settles it. You can see his brain. Is that normal? Might have had an accident, and that's why it's behaving like that. Hey Sage, welcome. And welcome to everybody. Lurkers included. Yoink. End of the video message from Micro World. Tonight, January 21st, Samantha, the daughter of the president, has been kidnapped by ninjas? No, Valkor. Valkor is just this like demon from another planet that everybody knows. This is the monster joystick. I had the option of like using a 2-button controller that the PC Engine TurboGrafx had, but there was a joystick for the system too. So I figured I would just use a generic one because I don't have really a generic 2-button controller. I only have the NES one, Master System. But that would have felt a little bit weird. So we're doing this today. Look at the size of it. Yeah, and the best thing about this is that it has these side buttons. So whenever I play pinball, I can do this. And it's just like playing pinball. I actually like to use it upside down for a pinball because then I can have my hands like firmly here. The buttons are on that side, so that's pretty much. Yeah, it's the Monster joystick. You order this in parts, and you assemble it yourself. You have to put the frames and the buttons and all this thing together, and it's about €100. In my opinion, it's a little bit steep for the quality of it, and having to assemble it. But it's an all right stick. Yes, you're right. Find someone to hold you the way Demi holds his controller. Yeah, someone's gonna do that, yeah. Make me play with it upside down. Yeah, kidnapped by Volcor, the ignominious devil from Mutant Planet. The Mutant Planet. This planet is situated in the galaxy named Exortus at 538 million light years away from Alley City, not from planet Earth. Like say the moon is 300,000 kilometers away from New York. What? But yeah, pretty far away. I don't know how we get there.
Unicorn!
Hey, Unicron. Only one man can overcome Volcor, and save Samantha. You, Jim Power. Good luck. So this was a newscast just for me, I guess. Oh, we have a... Goodness, look at this macho man. His t-shirt has never been more tight. Nor has he had a better mullet ever. I never imagined him with long hair. Or the bulge. I mean, this kind of looks silly. A little bit stupid. Exactly like it. Oh, they are teleporting him. Anyhow, for a 5K. Well, it pretty much is, this game. Oh, look at that. Flies across the space in his teleport form. It's painted on. Oh, he's going a long way. I'm supposed to press a button. I imagine Demi looks. Have that kind of hair. Otherwise, yes. And MacGyver have one. Look at that. We have him like actually arriving at a place. I guess he has long black hair. Just didn't envision it that way. Well, okay. We actually have like you know, the story here included in the game. I basically have a mullet. I shave my head other than these things at the back of my head. But you're not like in the neck. Further up. It's everyone's favorite game series. He has feathers. Okay. I'm looking at the pixels and they seem square. But at the same time, the level looks right, but Jim looks stretched. Yeah, blue shorts, because they could do more colors, so they did, I guess. What? What is wrong with the jump? Like when you run out of distance, he just falls. That's so bad. Music is great. Did you see that? If I duck as I'm shooting the bullet, it teleports further down. What if I... Okay, this seems better than the abstract version, but I'm already noticing issues. Jesus, the jumping is... It's so unnatural. Luckily, we played the abstract version before this because that was even worse. So we're not coming to this from the Amiga version, which would have been awful. Oh, look at that! Did I have jumped that over that thing? Like it opened up the door before I could even see it. Okay, only one dog there. Okay. You see even less of the level here. Less of the screen than on the other. Why do I have action thing on? I can't play with that. But I will abide by it. As far as you know. Because I would go blind. My eyes would melt. I'm very worried about the, Oh, look at... These guys are synced. Okay, I'll just jump over them, then. Hey, Linford. What up? Still scared because the enemy placement is different, so anything could, you know, surprise me at any time. The drops are very slow, but look at the gap. The next one appears as soon as the previous one is gone, so you kind of have less time to go through that. I don't like it. Oh, the dock doesn't go as far as in the other versions. Oh, that guy doesn't go as... Wait a minute. Draken doesn't fly up. It stays in the same plane. The music is great. Let me know if it needs to be turned up because it deserves to be heard. Look at these totally different patterns. Like I could maybe jump onto that platform and kill it straight on. Let's see how long the shield lasts. That's a 1-up instead of the useless shield. I like that. Man, the jump is so weird. Like when you run out of distance, you just drop straight. That's gonna be a problem. Don't like that. Where's the enemy? There should be an enemy here. Also, special bomb is on top and not below. Wait a minute. Like in the other versions, you can like run down from a platform while having momentum. Here, if I did that, see what happens? I would fall into the spikes and die. Out of curiosity, can I even get to that platform? I don't. I have to jump from here. I don't like the jumping. Okay, technically you can make it there. Hopefully the game doesn't make us do that sort of stuff. That was horrible. I'm gonna have a hard time memorizing these new patterns for the enemies. Let's see what the boss is. Oh! Look at that, it's airborne already. Oh, hello? Do I... What is this? He doesn't have a long neck. Is there a space? Nope, there's another wall. Okay. This makes the boss more interesting. That was pretty wild. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle with the enemy placement a lot. We're basically gonna have to learn the levels again. Easiest boss ever? No, it's actually easier in the original. That was like a more difficult version of the boss. Oh! Holy shit. Look at how fast the pattern goes. And the dog doesn't go to the edge. A lot of interesting differences. But the power of blinking really fast. Yeah, I didn't actually notice that. Was he blinking fast? That seemed like a fair call. Like, I didn't for sure land on that platform. People speedrun this, you know. There's a board for this. Only one enemy there. In the original, he jumps forward first, and then his head comes down. Like, he has a flexible neck. The head comes down off it, and then he jumps back down and does the same move, and then comes back forward. But you can just stand next to the wall and keep shooting. Like, you don't actually have to do anything. There you actually had to kind of get underneath him and then dodge while shooting. Oh, there's so little time there. Look at this. Can I... It's not even just a drop. There's like a line that hurts you. Okay, well, we know a lot of stuff. Man, the tough jumps.
Can't take the heat, huh?
There we go. Okay. Doesn't seem I have enough gym power in me. Sound effects could be louder. Okay, I can't shoot that if I don't see it enough. Oh. Okay, that exploded. I don't think the other guy, yeah, that doesn't come that near. It's interesting, like, sometimes it has the same amount of enemies, but the other enemy doesn't come as far towards me.
John,
The other person.
he's more than half full.
8-bit? Pretty sure this is 16-bit. Amstrad, I think, was 8-bit. Or at least it looked like it. Yeah, the dogs don't come as far out. That's it's nice for us, actually. This is interesting, of these synced knights. These jumps worry me a little bit because of our jump mechanic. 8-bit console? No way can you do these colors on 8 bits. There must have, but this is TurboGrafx CD. Is that different? No 8-bit system can do colors like this. It just doesn't happen. Yeah, should have clarified that.
Hello.
Ah, yes. Okay. So the graphics chip is 16-bit. And they forgot to put in the 16-bit control chip. So the controls suck. No, I'm sure it's just this game. I know TurboGrafx is a great platform, especially for shmupping. version of, you know, the original Bonk's Adventure. I still claim that Amiga version is better, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, this would have been released on the CD-ROM. No worries. Okay, so what is this? It just spawns from nothing. Ugh. You have to go pretty far into the middle. Oh, look at that eyebrow. Eyebrow action. That's his method of flying indeed. That could be an emote. Oh man. There's a guy after these. Yeah. Oh, more? Okay. Oh, my toe! I stepped my toe. Okay, that was a long way back. Kind of have to wait. It's the same thing with the drops. Have to wait for them a little bit longer for them to kind of. I do like the enemy position changes so far, though, because it's making the game easier. Doesn't it? Like, something like Shadow of the Beast is one of my like favorite tunes that really like wraps my mind to a knot. Twists. It sounds like it's the Baywatch theme. Oh, didn't get the clock. I don't think I can get it anymore. But it's still the Shadow of the Beast. That's TurboGrafx as well. I hear that they often like hired real bands or like sessions or versions of these songs. Okay, this is our EB. Oof! Okay, made it. Whoop! Oh, wow. What? Mean! It fell off the platform. Jesus. There were fewer platforms there. Oh, man. It's so tough to get through those because the falling down takes so much time. Wow. Okay. Next. And there was... Okay, I was just about to say there was only one gate instead of, like, 5. Okay. And that dog also, it doesn't come that close that it could even kill you here. I like that. Like, it has fewer cheap deaths, and still, it has given us more, more extra lives during the level. Yep. No spikes in this section either. Okay, where's the dragon? There it is. Much easier to deal. Look at that. Look at all this empty space. There's gonna be death down there? No. Okay. They're being very nice so far. Let's see this part though. On the Amiga version, you have the pew, pew. I don't think that's a one-up in the Amiga version either. We don't even see the pew. So hard though. Gauge that. And we. I can't walk on it. I have to drop down on it, but I have to anticipate it so much. But they don't even. They don't even have the thing that spits out this stuff. Hey, Tetsuag. How goes? How goes? We still have 3 lives. Meow, meow. Kind of sounds like a musical cat. You pick up those. Headsock is the Amiga speedrun world record holder for Jim Power. Other players grind games like crazy. For Teddy, it was an afternoon. It was a Tuesday. It's keeps giving me extra lives. It's crazy. Oh, this will be bad, though. Okay, hardest jump in the game. Next. But there's no patooey. Okay, thank you. that makes it easier. Now, the interesting part is the boss, though. Did they make this actually difficult? Okay, I'm seeing more movement than on the Amiga version. We're gonna be here for a while, and there is a time limit. It's not shooting. Oh, that was close. It's not shooting at us, though. So. This is interesting. Organs. It sounds like Castlevania music. It's kind of funny. Super easy. God damn passwords. Holy shit, this game has passwords. We're gonna beat it today. Unless something really wild happens in the game design later on. Passwords? Jesus. I can actually practice the shmup levels. Interesting that the map doesn't have a song. I mean, it didn't have a song on Amiga either, but... Rate of fire is very much slower than it is on Amiga, and in these levels... Oh, hello! You really need... You really need the rate of fire. One thing that TurboGrafx had as a default... Well, I think I died twice. I'm not sure. Because it just doesn't have the death animation. Just die and blink. Yeah, TurboGrafx had the turbo buttons by default, so we could maybe bind the turbo buttons on these keys, which would help us quite a lot, especially on this stage. Unbreakable Pixel, welcome, welcome. Unbreakable Pixel does a cartoon stream every Saturday. Saturday morning cartoons. He also does Friday after school cartoons. Okay, gonna be family friendly for a little while. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Follows are anonymous. Feel free to say hi or just keep on lurking. Working players subbing. Half a year already. Time goes by so quickly. Indeed it does. That means you also have a choice on the wheel. Unless it was picked. Working player. Did I just put you on the wheel? Captain America and the Avengers. I'm gonna add a slot with that. We're gonna do a wheel once a month. Next month is gonna be two wheels though, because we're gonna do an Amiga wheel stream and a regular one. I'm gonna play each picked game for 30 minutes, and they remain on the wheel until I pick them. So welcome everybody. Make sure to give Unbreakable Pixel a follow if you like cartoons or just retro gaming, because he does that as well. And I'm Retro Demiurge. I mostly play Amiga games, but I am exploring now all the different versions of Jim Power. We have done Amiga, Atari, ST, now doing TurboGrafx, and then it's... Oh, Amstrad CPC as well. Then it's on to the Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, NES, and some other systems as well. Some way to go still. Yeah, no worries about the shout out. I enjoy hanging on your stream, especially Dino Riders now. Friday afternoons on Discord, Saturday mornings here, and Sunday gaming. Thanks, Catman Meow. Hey, Packbee.
Maybe you should quit now. Sure, I'll despise you. But why should you care?
I just started. So, what I'm finding out that this game has a very limited rate of fire compared to the other Gym Power games I've played, but the TurboGrafx did come with a turbo button or a switch on the controller. So I'm thinking we're gonna put turbo buttons on this thingy here. Let's see. Turbo W and Q. I'm not sure if I like the fact that it's not sure if I like that it's a toggle button. But we'll have to live with that. Sorry. Should be right. Yep. Nope, doesn't seem to help. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, it is auto fire now. Oh no! They let you use this all the time. You just don't get to use any specials. Interesting. Wow. This mob stage will be like pure hell. I don't know how you do that with this rate of fire. Yeah, the music is awesome. But we just learned that this is the first version that we've seen that uses passwords. I don't yet know how you put them in, but I'm excited. Maybe you have a select option. Die a couple times. You actually have up for jump as well if you want to use that rather than a button. For this level we have these. Seem to really toggle the turn. But I think this is one of those games that has limit on sprites on screen, you know, projectiles on screen. If I have something to shoot, I can shoot faster. That's further trouble. Try to press the select and start, well, select buttons if we can put password in. Are I supposed to put that in the table? That would be an interesting mechanic. You would have to achieve high score to put in a password. Up in title screen? Hey, thanks for that, Osaka. Okay. Random, but I'll accept it. Kind of going the wrong direction. then again, funny system. Okay, interesting. Would have never guessed to press up. See, you don't get any special weapons for this. Okay, you can dodge those. Good to know. These guys, though. Okay, so the same thing applies. Go near them so you can kill them faster. Whoa, those guys, though, not so much. I don't... Okay, this is gonna take some practicing. Those we can kill. Barely. Those don't bother us. These we can dodge. It's hard, but I can kind of do it. But what about those like, flinging thingies? Oh, maybe the shmup levels aren't... Oh, I was hoping that it was over already. Maybe they aren't that long. So far, only 2 waves have killed us in this down position. Well, that was one of them. When the fish come, go to the upper corner. Oh, but not too much. Okay, maybe better to stay around here. So scary. Okay, it's not too bad. Like, we can learn everything else but those 2 patterns. And if we start from the beginning, we can collect more lives, but I think it's better to practice the stages like this. Because if we just make it to the next level, we never have to do this again. Suddenly now I can't hold fire. So that's a bit lame that they changed the rules a little bit there. Okay, is this gonna be like on Super Nintendo that we have to go... Wow, that was too easy. Bravo, Jim. And like a normal player who plays games through only once, that would be it. You would never see that stage ever again. But see, this is my problem with this. Well, I guess it's because the score doesn't reset. Okay, flattened flower. Extra. To jam to the music for a little bit. Did I curse? I can't remember. If you don't call me out on it, I won't notice it. This, in my opinion, is the best song in the Amiga version. Not bad here, either. If you want to join or get to know the Amiga community, stream some Amiga, get to kind of get comfortable with that stuff, next month is a great time to start it. Go to the Amiga April site, register, check out the emulation option, and start streaming Amiga next month. We'll feature you on the site if you participate in the event. Hey, Crushing Ceiling. I like this jam. This is good. Oh, the guys don't jump up here. That's great. We have a nice little pink weapon now. The power extension. Okay. So in the Amiga version, those things would be jumping like this, and you would have to time your jump so that you aren't on the platform when it's way down, so the spikes kind of show through it. You would die. Here, you just need to jump across them. Like, there's no challenge. And these guys don't come all the way to the wall there. There's no threat. You can just jump down and... Oh, and the range of these flowers, those shots, very, very short. Ooh. Synth solo. The jump is it's truly something else. Like when you run out of distance to jump, Jim just drops down, and like falling down steps takes so much time that actually like trying to time your jump so that you catch moving platforms is like an art form. Really interesting way to do it. But the enemy placement so far has been better. They're not as unfair with the mechanic. Could have just walked there, but great. I liked the little double kick drum thingy here. Oh, you can just come here because there's no flower on the top platform there. That's way more fun, and also way less interesting. Yeah. Since there's no forward momentum, like if you miss your shot, like fall down these platforms. Like you can just shoot these guys without jumping, these birdies and all. It's very interesting. And they keep giving you, well, I think that's a one-up in the original as well, but already the first level we had 2 extra lives that you don't get in the original. These guys don't seem to respawn, so that's less of a problem. I'm always so scared that the zombies will spawn from underneath me, but that guy was that guy was a surprise. But he usually comes down here if he's alive. So, almost like Rocky soundtrack style. Then solos, I like it. So yeah, that's why I was surprised about that. It's a little bit different, like no zombies here in this part. Like different enemies and fewer of them. Oh, and you don't have the rising platform. Oh, you do. How does this work? This does not look fun. Also, how do... I have to fall down from the other platform, the other wall, because you stop moving when you fall. I have to type it every time. Well done, bravo, Jim. Can I ask you guys something? Why do we have numbers in the passwords? You really think that they're gonna make us use numbers in any point of the game? They couldn't think of words. They couldn't think of 5 words like this. They needed to have the numbers there. Well, I guess like if you don't know any passwords, it's harder to guess if you have more characters. But this password thing is... It's really good for these these types of challenges when I don't really want to use too much time for each game. Just want to see the complete game. But man, that it kind of takes a lot of challenge away. This. Because it feels like it's an easier version already. And then they give you passwords still. I guess that's like a different take on, you know, ports that I've usually seen. Like they don't often make them easier. These platform jumps, these are something else. Overall, I think like once you like learn the game, this will be easier than the Amiga version. Problems? It looked like a single enemy. Eagle on his head. Or vulture or whatever that is. I should stop and check their design. Birds are pretty similar. But there's something different with the guys. I'm not sure if they were carrying those bows and arrows. Zombies are a little bit, you know, saturated. They have like brighter colors, but I do like the colors that they have chosen for the all the enemies here. Oh, he comes down one step. Does it falls down immediately? R2. Ready for? Look at that. We're already here where we died. I'm not entirely trusting my jump button. Okay. It's not too bad. You just have to make sure that the platform is as far up as possible and then do the jump. Seems simple enough. Ooh, interesting that that doesn't hit them. The boss attacks me while I'm here? What? So, is that intended? Am I supposed to be able to kill him from here? That kind of seems lame. Like, I really feel like I was supposed to jump down there, but there seemed to be still enough space to just handle it. Oh, damn it. Excuse me, can I... That seemed weird, but... Can't challenge... What happened there? Those moving platforms also seem to work a little bit weird. These guys don't move. They just... jump in place. Okay. This guy can't turn. Huh. Okay. And you can actually get up here. Haven't found a way to do that in the Amiga version, but it's just stupid. Maybe I never did try going back because I always want to go forward. Well, that one you could shoot off frame. These parts you've been able to. There's no spread with the weapon either. Other games you get a significant spread at this point for the weapon. Is that a hit? It's hard to say because the how do you cancel out? See, in the Atari and Amstrad CPC versions, you didn't always have a floor. So, if we go there, that might bring the screen lower, or it might just be an endless pit and die there. Never know. Very jump. Die. See how these work. Oh! They have spikes underneath them, but I don't think they killed us. So, Those were just regular platforms in this one. Oh, hey, no worries. Thanks for dropping by, Osauka. As always. Appreciate you being here. If I'm finishing this, like, too early, we're gonna try, a 1cc run. There's still, plenty gymming left. I'm not gonna hop onto the Super Nintendo system today. Some interesting choices because apparently, like, they couldn't have the platforms move up and down, so they had to pick one direction. The one up is just there already, it doesn't form the delay. This one usually has bugs. What was that? Did my head hit a ceiling or something? It just stopped jumping. Yeah, they don't have the nests. Oh, they do. Just took a while, and they're easier because these guys don't actually attack you. You have to have apparently, they had to have a set pattern for duct. Because on the other versions, that guy shoots straight. It's actually not a plant, but the statue that spits. It doesn't shoot in an angle. Okay, there was ground there. Well, that doesn't look like something that's gonna kill me in the spikes. What? What killed me? I don't actually get what got me there. Oh shit, I didn't notice it was a moving one. Okay, we got pretty far. And we know more. We know more now than we did. More likely to get through it next time. Bravo, Jim. This is something I'm really thankful on Amiga. Well, you didn't always have the option, but I think more often than not, you could use the keyboard to type the password. I hate this thing, and like, I thought I would be rid of this modern days with modern devices, but I still have to do this shit basically with your television. Your smart television. I mean, you can have like those remote controls with the infrared pointer. I don't have fancy stuff like that. So this level has actually been sort of demanding. I actually have to try to remain calm, and do you see that jump? Like, jump is broken. Yeah, try to stay calm, not take too many risks. And the problem is that I think I know this game, but I don't, because this is a different game. I have never played this one. But you just kind of have that muscle memory and everything, like, oh, I know this, and then that happens, and then this happens, but different version. Not sure if that would have been, maybe it would have been proper. Meow meow. Oh, hello. Oh, we can actually diminish the range of those guys with moving the screen while they shoot. Their bullets despawn earlier if you move while they shoot. I haven't struggled with the time, so I'm just gonna take that. On Amiga, I usually kill the enemies first, and then I go take extra time, and I get more of it. 4 lives. Can't remember what killed us last time. anything in the beginning kills. I can't remember. That guy's a little bit scary with the sudden drop. Oh yeah, the boss actually killed us at least once. Tom. But the fact that they changed the boss fights is a little bit concerning. Because of the last boss. Oh, the spikes didn't hurt me there? Hello. Fair. Hey, Von Groot. Yeah. I only kind of find... Oh, stupid. Oh, how far? No. Okay. When I was watching the speedrun reboot did a couple of years back. I mean, I was watching it a couple of years back. And I saw that it was put in the same table as Jim Power TurboGrafx speedruns. You like shmups, right? So that would be a good system for you. Okay. The platform, the jumping is so bad. Like, again, I'm sure it's just because this is a bad version of this game, not that the system is... Oh, yeah, I didn't move now. When I was moving, I was like, okay, it shoots that far. But when you stand still, they shoot farther. Still learning the little intricacies of this version. Oh no! Falling from platforms is so chunky. I wish that the sound effects were louder, but maybe there's a hidden menu for the other options. Maybe pull down. I don't understand this section. It makes no sense with these normal platforms. But I'm not gonna judge, because it's easier. There's so many things missing from this game. Levels seem so empty. Feels so empty without me. A lot of birds there. Stacked. I can't. Again, I'm like, I remember stuff as I'm going. I don't remember it for it. 3 lives. Bees. Oh, okay, this guy. Yeah, we died here last time because I didn't know the shooting pattern. It was different from the... This was weird too. Meow, 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 meow. What happened there? Oh, now we have a spread. It's a very awkward spread. What the hell? But it always goes there when this thing moves, or doesn't it? Like, do I have to wait until it's... That's a little bit mean. It's there soon. One more. There. I don't understand that. Did not get that timing. bats up above. No, just the pumpkin part. A Demi. Don't assume it's the same. The Amiga version. Okay, so they turned there already. Hopefully... close enough to show me. Yeah, I don't like this weapon as much. I bet it's like... more effective than the previous one, but still. Okay, this is not gonna be a fun jump. Ooh. Get this. Yeah, a little bit different with those. Okay, this is the hardest boss on the Amiga to figure out. Still not too bad. Had used the super whip. What? Are you not doing anything else? Seriously? Oh, I still died. He's just doing the L formation. Why can't we use the special weapons at the bosses? Does that mean I can't use the special weapons at the final boss either? Because that's gonna be a problem. Okay, this... Okay, I'm hoping at least when we destroy one eye, it will get... It will get worse. Or better, depending on how you look at it. Still the same L formation. The previous bosses... Well, you know, basically the first boss, which was much harder. It moved more than on Amiga. Like, we might actually be killed by time here. It's insane that... Why do I collect those special bombs if I... Those smart bombs if I can't use them at the boss fight? That's crazy. Crazy talk. This is actually... This is the difficulty. And you don't even have to destroy them. The password is smart. They're like taunting me or something. Smart bum. Interesting music there, by the way.
Wimp.
Okay, gonna stick to our plan. Just listening to the song. I never liked the shmup songs in this game. You know, kind of like the weakest part of the OST. I'm making it through that, but I still don't have the pattern down. I don't know what's happening. I was trying to toggle the auto fire because it worked in the previous level, but now it doesn't. Well, we are making it through one level at a time, which is enough. No other options with the other buttons. So no difficulty settings, no sound settings. I wonder though, like, some systems where we have music coming from the CD, like I think CD32, you would have a volume setting for the CD drive independently. You would be able to get the sound effects louder or quieter. I don't understand why it doesn't save this, like, if you fail. Because it's the most recent used password, so why not? I can understand that it resets if you make it to the next level, but then it should update it to the password that you earned. That'd be far too convenient. Some games do it, though. Okay, we can kind of fight back there. I do something by instinct because it looks like it's going wrong. And it always looks like, oh, I'm gonna die, but then I somehow make it out of there. Yeah, I should not go back. How? From the middle, maybe? That's basically the slowest. Middle, low. Low. Yeah, you can't... Ugh! Can't go back from the first... Okay, they're shooting up. Oh! Oh! Didn't expect that! So we would be safe here. Oh, that's actually good for that, too. Not for that, though. Shmup levels are difficult when you don't know the patterns. And imagine, like, how long it would take me to go through that time and time again. So it's nice to have passwords. Yeah, that's kind of also driving me away from the full playthrough, because I don't think the shmup things were that hard on Amiga. Like, you had time to react to stuff rather than having to learn stuff by heart. 25,000 stream streak for Harold Unicron. That's amazing. I didn't know Twitch has been, has existed for that long, but Unicron makes it possible. Yeah, I now know that it's the middle one that I want to hit, but what what pattern was that after? That, and then low. Then I just stayed low until the rockets. And then I go to the top corner and then down. Shit. Oh, my hand is getting tired. Okay, top corner. Shh. And after these, go down. Oh! Was it safer upstairs? I feel like it was. Oh, my hand! Whoa! 2 different kinds of enemies at the same time? That's not gym power. And where did I get an... Oh, yeah, there was an extra... Oh, look at this! I have to... I'm guessing I have to dodge rain. It's like... Oh. Good challenge. AVGA would be proud. So this is the opposite, like, you want to be at the bottom of the screen. On Amiga, you want to be at the top of the screen. Okay, we made it, 4 lives. I think we can figure out the boss and get the next password. Okay, it wasn't that bad as I thought! What is happening? That's a wild start. What am I doing? I lost a life. I can't shoot backwards. What is this? Do I have to? Now I can hold the fire button. Is this working all right? Like, I would assume I... Okay, there we go. I have to hit the nutsack. It's pretty hard. Without getting hit yourself. Shit. The music is awesome. What? There was black in between my character and the enemy sprite. At least the timer reset. I guess I should pick my shots better. But I don't feel like... So afraid he bashed his toe. Counted anyway. Died of a heart attack. Okay, this is a stupid boss fight. This is one of those that I critique of being too easy but taking a long time. So you you just basically you get impatient. You can't be bothered with it. You lose your concentration. Like, it's not a boss fight if the difficulty is keeping your concentration on for 5 minutes. Like, it's just not fun. But I'm sure we'll make it. But I have like no idea how many shots that guy takes. A little bit pissed off that I lost a run there. I don't think we died once in the level. That probably won't happen again. Yeah, I wish I could use smart bombs. But they take them away. Like, the other games, you can use them whenever. Even the Amstrad CPC version let you use the smart bombs. And the flying stages. And bosses. Well, I'm actually not sure about the flying stages, but bosses for sure. Can't remember patterns. Here you could probably just stay on the top floor. Oh, that was a surprise spawn there, though. Shit. Okay, just kill me.
Without doubt, the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Hey, Swedish.
You have heard of me.
Yeah, that was, you're getting super unlucky. Oh, oh! I didn't even have to put in the password. So maybe it does remember it. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, getting super unlucky with the, finals. Like, it made me think of the frog incident with the Moonstone final for you. Evening entertainment with Demi. Indeed. What's up, Broccoli? Whoa, that was stupid. I really don't want to do this level too many times since it seems like... Oh, no. Now we have the auto fire. Okay. Now it will be fun. Down. Couldn't decide. So center again. Remember, when did we go up? Here. 3 bombs first, 3 violent turns. Yep. And the fact that you just lost that one guy because I was sitting on top of you. Like, that was just a thing. Insanely unlucky. I don't know how you get through that. Autofire is helping. And that is a system thing. Original controller for the TurboGrafx CD did have an autofire toggle, so can't blame me for cheat. Go past those guys. Go past them. Now we have 2 lives for the boss if I don't get hit by rain. It would be easier to go out and dodge rain. Seems like it is easier than Silver Surfer, though. Yeah, you played well, and you were doing really well as... Okay, at least they start you off with invulnerability. But yeah, you were doing really well, Swedish, and it was kind of looking that you'll... God damn it! I don't have the patience for boss fights like this. This is so boring. Like, look at that. I'm nowhere near that boss, but I will have to go near it to shoot it in time. Ah, that's the worst part of the game so far. I have to just stay very far away, and I actually have to pick my shots, I think. Motivation lost for this run. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they could have. They could have. I tried making deals every which way, but nobody would play with. By the way, Swedish, I sent you a friend request on Discord because I'm planning to invite you to a group chat, and I can't do that if you're not my friend. But if you don't want to be a part of that group chat, obviously don't accept. Just relates to planning for the front page stream, as you are a mod on this channel. Ah! Well, I would have died in that anyway, so it doesn't really change anything. I will need more moderation here during the front page stream. Have to see if we can need like temporary mods handling the potential traffic. Doesn't mean that there's gonna be traffic, but more likely. Okay, we are now making it through only with 1 life. The one time we made it there without dying, we didn't know how the boss works. And as I know it's gonna be a long fight, getting there with just 1 extra life is like very demotivating, because I know that I can only make 1. It's a huge time commitment, and I know I can only make 1 mistake. How many times could I shoot in the beginning? A lot more than I did. Like, why didn't I get hit there? Why is the hitbox different when he's going away and when he's coming near me? That's stupid. It's not even just... It's just a stupid boss fight. Like, it's so boring. Look at this. I think, yeah, X out the final boss, that takes like insane amount of time. Yeah, this is super interesting and fun. At least the music is good. The background is great. I love it. Like, it's really putting me... It's immersive. It's putting me in that universe. It makes me feel part of the game. This would be a good BRB screen as well, because I've been looking for like stuff that repeats a lot, takes too long to do. Just remove the timer there, or have the timer be the the be right back timer. Hey Slur, it's not new. This is one of my first joysticks that I got. It's actually a... Yeah, we're gonna die on time here. Actually got it from Amiga Live John. It's a prize for winning a tournament. Or was it just because I was...
Bobby!
Was it just because I was organizing tournaments? I can't remember. Hey Bobby, welcome to the most interesting boss fight of video game history. How did Exit go? Or Cross It? Was it good? Bobby has been playing a lot of Amiga games lately. He also joined our Amiga team. And he's part of Amiga April. How many levels do you have left on Exit? Oh, and a little bit of New Zealand story as well. Another password. Password level 5 is last one. Yeah, can you imagine this version of Jim Power? It's passwords. Yeah, go check out Bobby Seal. You'll see a lot of Amiga content there when he feels like it. But he does also do a lot of other stuff. And right now, hello everybody. Yeah, I'm Retro Demiurgy. You can call me Demi. I'm doing every Jim Power version I know of. I'm playing through all of them. And this is the 4th one we've done. It's the last game that's called Jim Power in Mutant Planet. The remaining ones will be Lost Dimension, Jim Power in Lost Dimension in 3D or something like that. And they changed the levels up a little bit, add stuff and all that. So far this hasn't been awful. Graphics are great, the music is great, but the controls, jumping mechanic is super bad. They have rearranged some stuff, like with the enemies. I feel the enemy position is more fair. The shmup are maybe a little tougher, mostly because the rate of fire, it's way slower in this version, and you can't use the special weapons during the shmup stages. And the bosses are different too. Some of them are harder, like the mini bosses during the platforming levels, but everything else has pretty much been a simpler version of the bosses and more boring as well. It's very different. A bit odd to have to play PC Engine for Amiga April. Advanced 3 levels in Exit, and many a tear was shed. What's your most enjoyable port of this currently? All 3 have been pretty bad compared to the Amiga one. Oh, the dog is not there. I'm sorry to say, but I think like actually the Amstrad CPC version was the most fun to play at the end. After I realized I could farm the extra lives. This one is like annoying amount of jank. Amstrad CPC was like all jank, and it was kind of fun because of it. Like you could see it's bad and unfinished and all that, so it was kind of funny, and there was this fun challenge included in that.
Disappointed!
But the Atari ST and this one, they're like just lesser versions of the Amiga one, so it just makes me want to play the Amiga one instead. Inchadogo is hiding. Seems so. there, you just can't see it. Favorite sandwich? In a word, AI will take your job. AI will for sure take my job. No question. Because I do network IT, and I don't understand what I'm doing. So an AI will probably do a better job at it. Running out of points. Favorite sandwich? It would probably just be rye bread with some butter on it. I don't like the fancy stuff too much.
Let's go.
I'm happy with pretty little. As long as AI don't take our sandwiches, yeah. When they start eating...
Oh.
Look at that, 40%. Can't there be ham or something? I only buy meat if it's about to be thrown away. Like discount meat. But sure.
It's Gandalf.
It's Gandalf. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, ham is fine. Turkey. Cheese. But I don't know, sometimes it's just better to have nothing. Like, either have like really good white bread. Like baked bread. With just butter. Or just rye bread. With butter. Meat starts to smell bad. I'm buying it. Yeah, just it doesn't go to waste. Drive over animals. Scrape them off the road. Eat them. I mean, my parents made me eat my pet rabbit, so just normal. Just normal for me. The music here is not as pump. Eat protein from somewhere. Yeah. But it is still one of the better... The level of music for the platforming stages has been good, but it's a lot better on Amiga. Oh, this guy is pretty fast. I guess I could just drop there. Like, here again, like these... Oh, these were all like platforms that jumped up and down, and then you had the spikes below. So whenever you were standing on the platform and it came too low, your feet would be hit by the spikes and you would die. Apparently they couldn't do that in this version. So what they did instead is have like a much faster platform than what we've seen before. Oof. An unfortunate placement for a boss there. Oh, do we need some wizard power here? Where are my timers, by the way? There they are. You're not gonna take our meats away, though, are you? Your meats? When will you and the team present the games in Amiga April? You might want to check out the pinned comment. Wait, what? Oh, it went back to this one? But we earned a better password. Why doesn't it update that one? So yeah, Amiga April starts April 1st at noon UTC. I'm gonna start the stream 3 hours before that and present the games, and then or some of the games, and then Discordian will take over and do some co-op games, and Reboot will do some, and Quantic will go over the jank games. That's what time, yeah. So 9 a.m. UTC. And remember, the clocks have been adjusted. They will be, your time it will be 10 a.m.? No. No, 11 a.m. watch the replay, but the challenges are revealed on the site at noon UTC. So I can't really go over the challenges after that. Everybody knows them. It'll be an all-day event anyways. Dark Risk, you have to pick a Tuesday or a Thursday. Daylight savings this night. Yes, indeed, yo. Call in sick, indeed. Yeah, that's the way to go. I don't think we have to... Now that we have entered... I typed last on instead of last one. I don't think this platform has a reset option. Hey, Mikey. Well, it does have a reset option, but you basically have to reset the whole console. That is something that you really have to be thankful for with when playing Amiga games, because you have the ESC button on the keyboard. You can escape directly back to the main screen. Like in this, if I reset the console, I will have to skip all the things and will end up taking as long as killing myself. Any preferences on the week? Towards the end of the month is better. And I pressed start again. Font with it. Super CD-ROM system. That was fun. It buffered my input. Or where was I actually like pressing without knowing? Because these these buttons are very, very you know, just being near them will trigger them. Yeah, I think I was pressing the button with just resting my finger on it. Okay, now, up. Thank you. So much trouble putting in a password. Come on. I mean, this level might still take us a while. Because we don't know how to beat the final boss. And we can't use the special thingies. And also, we will not be able to gather up a lot of lives to do it. Love the PC engine, but some conversions are just awful. Wasted a CD burning golden axe. Really? I would have guessed that like that would have worked really, really well for the system. Or on the system. Those helmets with those knights, they're really cool. Like, you know, those medieval ones, T-shaped opening. Why am I bothering with that? How? But it immediately spawns when I go there. Oh, I have to go. Just have to go past it. Not bother with it. Okay, we learned something. And there are bats there, and they're lower than on the Amiga version. We also learned that. I like learning stuff. Okay, interesting. Let's test this. Yeah, you can't die here either. So this is this. An Amiga, you have platforms going out of sync like this, and then you either like multiple pairs. And either you time your jumps so they pick the platform that will be up when you jump there, or you always land in like in between two, so it will always keep you up. But here you don't have to do any sort of planning like that. You just stand on here. Game sound is too low, is it? Hopefully it's not too high now. Oh, this is different. And I went too far. I went too far. My line. This spread is pretty cool though. Pipe. Oh shit, now I can't see the little... Okay, what? I can't see them if I... Well, at least they don't come all the way to this side. Okay, that part was easier. And you don't even have the falling thingy. I say thingy because I can't remember which are mites and which are tights. Mites and tights. Yeah, but have you seen the jump? Like, that's the worst part. When you run out of, like, jumping distance, the guy falls straight down. I was expecting it to start moving. Didn't. Oh, I could maybe... Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh! That blocks my jump in this? Wasn't expecting that. It's fun. Yeah, it actually has passwords, this game. Changes it quite a lot. Can I just... Almost felt like I could jump over that. Oh, that was almost a death. But that doesn't count. I'm gonna save a little time here. This is what I often do on Amiga. Kill the enemies, then I go back for the time. But this is basically like a baby version of the Amiga game. Passwords and you know, less difficulty as well. Wait a minute, were those spiders there before? I didn't see any spiders. They certainly didn't touch me. That was weird.
Wait a moment!
Wait a moment! Okay, they don't come all the way here. That's super lame. Okay, I'll show the jump. He falls that last bit. Straight down. And when you fall down from a platform, there's no momentum. It just... Whoop, and it's slow, too. Jump. There we go. Unfortunate death there, but still have 3 lives, and this game does give you extra lives, or this port gives you extra lives a little bit more often than the other ones. Don't mention falling from a platform. Yeah, Swedish was done rotten. Yesterday. Oh, that was close. Closer than I thought it would. Oh. What is the boss? It's a worm. It's just not there. Like they just skipped it. They didn't even bother putting it in the game. They have the spot for the worm, but it's not there. That's crazy funny. That wasn't funny. Okay, we wait until... What? How far up do I have to be to land on a moving platform? I noticed there was some jank... I noticed there was some jankiness with that earlier, but I didn't realize it was that bad. I was clearly above it, but I think I have to be way further above it for it to count. Meow. I didn't remember this part at all. I thought I remembered the game, but I didn't. Platforms are too hard for 8-bit. Genesis also has those problems on C64. Is it really? It feels like it's weird to do stuff on a machine that can't handle it. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Swedish. I feel like it's more of a coder problem than a platform problem. He's becoming smarter as he kills himself. I still can't... still can't, like... It's very hard when you have this muscle memory and knowledge of very similar game that has, like, some enemy positionings and stuff like that. It's a little bit different. Different enough you think you know the game, but you don't. That extra life, so good. Even though this level doesn't give you as many extra lives as the other one. Honestly, I did not see those spiders there the first time. I wonder if they were there. I think I would have died. They were. I do like that they... I kind of like that they repositioned some of those trolley enemy placements, but at the same time, they're taking all the challenge away from this game. Lives, but we made it here last time with 3 as well, and quickly died. This is more close than I think it is. But it's hard because the hitboxes don't seem like I can't trust them. Sometimes they are sprite. Like I can just watch the sprite and know where the hitbox is. Other times not. It was this like bigger leap, like it almost teleported. See that? Like it teleports the guy onto the area where you can land to the platform from. Like it's really not good. I guess they messed up the position of that like reference. But, ooh, this seems tough. Have another extra life, though. Oh, the music is taking a turn. And then... Well, I like this little jam. And then it starts over. I was expecting a little bit more there. Well, it was leading us somewhere different. Okay, there are 2 spikes in this area. The other versions... Okay, should be safe here. Oh, this won't be nice. Oh, it was nicer than I thought. Ooh, should have checked pattern. The different challenges, like I can kind of recognize these places, but everything works differently. Are we gonna see a devil here at the end of this? Gems constantly spawning behind you also seems like a bad decision. Yeah, and that existed from the original already. I never understood why that was a thing. Why do they want to make the player go backwards to get points that don't even give too much to you? I think it was Disease Free who said that if you collect every gem in the game, you get 1 extra life in the last stage. If playing the Super Nintendo version. Oh shit! I was not planning to fall down from that platform. See how I'm controlling that range of the weapon by moving? That's also an interesting little detail. After you beat the game, yeah. Okay. Again, I don't know why I'm collecting these. Because we might not be able to use them in the boss fight even. Just in case we will be able to. Again, I can recognize the elements. Okay, they did program the worms in. It's why do those pods kill me? Like what the hell? Why is that a thing? I know they have spikes, but none of the other versions at them hurt you. Oh. For time. You should be getting close to the end. Hopefully that's just background. Okay, this is way easier than it is on Amiga. Should have known that there was something coming after that. Be enough time. Time! Okay, 1 up. This again, I do recognize the spot, but how will it be different? I do not know. Okay, the platform is safe. Interesting. Cloaked Alien, thank you so much for raiding. How goes? What up? What did you do and how did it go? Casual Alpha Centauri on iMac G3. What is that? Tell us all about it. Cloaked Alien has the best layout on Twitch. It's interactive. You have worms and lemmings and other shit interacting with each other. You can affect stuff that spawns on screen. Everything is handled live code, and the best part is that Cloaked Alien plays through that, so if you spawn a lot of lemmings and stuff like that, he can't see the game. So if you haven't seen that, click that follow thingy and go check him out. Definitely worth it. Best Mac is Amiga. What is Alpha Centauri? Remember those colorful all-in-one Macs that were all the rage? Yeah. The see-throughs? I remember the see-throughs. Transparent ones. But, Raiders, welcome. I'm Dimmy. I play a lot of Amiga stuff. We have the Amiga April starting, which Cloaked Alien is a part of, I think. Next Wednesday is going to be the launch stream for that. And then I'm going to have a subathon on April 5th for fundraiser for 2 Amiga resources. But right now we're going through all Chim Power games. So we have done the original, the Amiga version. We've done Atari ST, we've done Amstrad CPC, and now we're doing TurboGrafx. And then we'll go on to Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, NES, and the reproductions, I guess you could call them, releases. It'll be interesting. Civilization, but on a different planet. 99. Yeah, I remember there was this TV show on Finnish TV where people would have to search stuff on the internet, and whoever was fastest got a prize. And they were using those transparent Macs, I think. And they had these like chairs where you have the display like on top of your head, like a little bit further up, and you're leaning back. That was the dream. That was the dream back then. Shit. Don't get complacent now. Okay, apparently I had a good spot there. He couldn't shoot me, but I could shoot him, which is rare in games like this. Okay, next boss. Okay, it seems the same. Let's look at him for a little while. This is great because in the other versions you can't see the boss before you're fighting him. Here we can at least see the pattern a little bit. Civilization 2 in space. That's interesting. Oh, it's... Wait a minute. It doesn't attack you. You can just do this. That's lame. On Amiga, it has a tongue attack, and you have to jump over it while trying to shoot it. Yeah, that was super easy. Most of the bosses here have been way easier than they are on Amiga. Or any other system for that matter. Even Amstrad CPC had the tougher bosses than this version. They couldn't even move. Big unmovable sprites. Again, they're replacing interesting platforming with just these repetitive up-down platforms because they couldn't apparently make anything else work. Oh, like, no, like, they should be filled with this stuff, but there's so little of anything. 3 lives at the final boss. We'll see if we can use the specials. Go for the speedrun record, yeah! Oh, you actually get to use the jetpack here? Oh, that took me by surprise. Oh. I still beat him. Yeah, they didn't really tidy up the last picture. I mean, the girl still looks better than on Amiga, but the guy is pretty much the same. Thanks for the GGs. I mean, it was the first version that we've had that has passwords built in. And we were bound to beat it, but we can try doing it without passwords for a little while. The shmup sections do worry me a lot. Passwords? Yeah, I don't think the speedrun would be that tough, especially when you practice the shmup section. But the jumping is not fun. Jumping really isn't fun in this game. But I kind of got used to it faster than on Amstrad because the difference between Amiga and Atari platforming is minimal. But then to jump from Atari ST... Well, I shouldn't say minimal. It was noticeable, but, you know, compared to the difference between Atari ST and jumping onto the Amstrad CPC version, that was like a huge difference. It took me a long while to get done with that. But after that, this didn't feel as bad. It would have felt really, really bad doing this after the Amiga, but now it was kind of like, it is what it is. Now, do I have to do this and then start? Let's try to do it. Like, how far do we get without using passwords? Thanks for the GG's Bass Batcher, Pack B. Bobby Seal, Swedish House. Yeah, I'm not gonna start with the next version is gonna be the Super Nintendo one, but I'm not gonna do that today. That deserves its own stream, and it's probably gonna be actually quite a few streams before I beat that, because it adds so much. There's gonna be top-down stages, and the shmup stages are completely different. But at least the jumping is better. I'm just gonna have to learn not to pay any attention to the background. It's bad. That being said, it's a welcome change that it's not just black as background here. They obviously toned it down a little bit here, but there's still something there, and enough to make it interesting. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's like the guys, the devs had never gone outside, and that's actually my theory, how that happened. The company would have let them out of the lab before they finished coding the game, so they forgot what actual parallax outside looks. Yeah, it's not gonna be great, but at the same time, it's gonna be awesome. Does the NES version have the same thing? I mean, I would guess that system can't really run that kind of parallax. But it's like a fan port way later, basically like a demake. So there's no telling what tricks they have pulled. Certainly more tricks were available than back in the day. Yeah, I hear it's good. It'll be interesting to see. I kind of feel like this song needs a little more oomph. So it's kind of doing what Super Nintendo does for a lot of soundtracks, is that the lead instruments are too soft for the music style or the melody. So it's kind of like it gets this bland, soft rendition, and it lacks the actual oomph, the original. So I usually Mega Drive OST and Amiga Nintendo Entertainment System OSTs hit harder for me personally. This sounds too soft, period. Yeah. Imagine if we looked out the window, sky similar to Dust Robo Godland. Oh yeah, look at this, Bubby. This first boss is crazy. Like, I like the differences that the Amstrad CPC and this did with the bosses. Like, it's very unique to these ports, like, have completely different boss fights. Not saying if they're better or worse, but, you know, you actually at least have to dodge that boss. On Amiga, you can just stay next to the wall and shoot. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And they fixed a lot of, like, I say fixed, these enemy positions. like for the dogs, for example, so they don't sneak up on you so harshly, and the enemies leave you this little gap most of the time on the platform to stand on without rushing you all the way. And that's what like causes most of the deaths when you're playing this on Amiga, and that will turn some players off of it because it feels like a troll game. Like, okay, well, I have to die to learn that, or be extra safe all the time. This is a tough... Oh, okay, that hit my hand, I guess. Not sure if I agree, but at least now I know that I absolutely have to... Absolutely have to shit. I have to, I forgot what I was saying. Go fast, maybe? You really don't have too much space there. Yeah, exactly, Baz. Well, sooner or later, I will have to. Just, laws of nature. I paused then. That's gonna be a problem with the subathon stream. Next week's Sunday. I do have to plan extra time for actually having breaks. And so far, I've just thought, like, okay, I'll play 12 games. If I'm lucky, like if there are enough donations. I'll play 12 games in 12 hours. But yeah, I will have to take breaks as well. That's so bad. Like, those are the toughest spots here because you have... Look at that! Like, it takes like 2 minutes to drop down. And then it's too fast. And you can't even do that trick here. Oh, I guess you have to... Yeah, that would be better. Okay. We know next time. Not mandatory, but highly advisable. Yeah, I don't think I'm the right kind of person to actually keep my viewer count or raise it by streaming me going to the bathroom. I think there is a market for it. But for people who are the opposite sex and also far more attractive. That's only Demi. That's the only fan site. Only farts. It's really crappy content here. Oof. Like that dog, it doesn't come as close as it does on Amiga. Like, it gives you this little bit of mercy space there. Dog, that's a horse. Beg to differ. Please, the pony. It's a woof woof. Those jumps are so scary, and I think it's like mostly this first level that has those tough to land on moving platforms. The other levels, that wasn't really the toughest thing. Yes, it would. One Danish would definitely fit in there. I don't know why I'm ducking. And then I was jumping up like an idiot. About to die. Well, look at that. Yeah, they give you an extra life here instead of the stupid shield, which I like. shield almost. I think like I saw Ted go through this first guy, the shield on. So I now know that it is possible to use that to your advantage. I just haven't been able to. Okay, it was the jump that I failed. Everything else went pretty okay-ish. Spawns mid-air and then... What's weird with this game is that you can't turn while ducking, which would be great for this boss and for this kind of a game otherwise. I think you can do that on Amiga, but don't quote me on that, because there's rarely any need to. At least I haven't found any need for that. Hello. Hey, Nevelation. How goes? Cool. Hui. Dog is, yeah, it's here. Like here as well, like the dog doesn't come to this upper platform and just appear there as you're jumping onto the platform and fuck you over. No, it stays there. It's manageable.
Yeah.
I don't know, there was this thing with Amiga character design that it had to be like this edgy young kid. That had to be like the protagonist design always. Maybe that is the Jim Power Part 1. Yeah, it's a little bit of an Easter egg on this channel. Like if you mention games that I like, Amiga games mostly, there might be an animation that plays. Has a cooldown, so can't spam it. Okay, I didn't die there. That's new. Kid with the attitude, or with a attitude. Nope. Thought I would be able to jump there. Okay, we're doing better than last time. Nice. Meow, meow. Does anybody else hear a cat when you get those gems? I do. Oh! That dog also doesn't come as close, but I was too close to it now. Not before I started meowing. Well, now you do. Yeah, Swedish, it's only good games. Get the animation. Okay, this time we'll do it from here. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh, this is a problem though. What we're gonna do, we shoot this from here and go back. There we go, we learned something. Yeah, it's not a bad game, but like honestly why Indie Heat isn't featured is because it's not like a side-scrolling game. I think I'm gonna feature the Jaguar, side-scrolling Jaguar from the intro of Jaguar XJ220, and also Lotus cars from both Kid Chaos and I think Lotus 3. And I think 2 as well have those intro pictures, but you would have to animate the wheels still. Really hoping to play Amiga this April. Yeah, and if you can't think of anything, there is the help page or the frequently asked questions page on the Amiga Month site. Gives you like, oh look at that, 25 seconds left. Gives you tips on what to play. And also there will be those challenges, which will include some classics, but also like less known, possibly good games, and then jank games. So you get a good spread with the challenges as well. You only do those. Even if you don't take part in the competition, like those are usually games that are worth checking out. 12, 10. Did I miss a clock somewhere? 7 seconds left. Yeah, Amiga Live is quick and easy, painless. Of course, you do need the internet connection for it. I also like if it's just like there will be a lot of Amiga streams on in April, so we'll possibly see games that, oh, I want to try this. Like if you just hang out in other people's streams. But of course, it is possible that if somebody doesn't know Amiga at all, they'll just play games that they know from other systems. And especially if you're playing NES ports, you will have such a bad time. Like if you play Ninja Gaiden, if you play the original Castlevania port, if you play Double Dragon games, if you play Turtles games, Battletoads, like those are all so yeah, that will be the question for sure. Can I remember what? No, that the answer is no. Demi can't remember this shmup section at all. Oh, look at that. It was about to kill me. Yeah, we always die there, but I have 7 lives, so... Or had 8, so that's pretty... Oh! I made it! I didn't survive that wave before. Up? Maybe up? Yeah. Nope. Lucky. I'll stay back there. Like some of these hitboxes are super good, but then you have some instances where the enemies just they look at you and you die. It was the jumping fish. Ah, fuck! I was one cycle too early. Okay, let's stay down then until the fish come. Can't remember what that is. Here we go. 3 now, I think. Oh, I should not have done that. It was a double jump. It's a double rainbow. Uh-oh. Yeah, but that's the question that people ask. Like, why is there only one button? What kind of a shit system is this? I mean, we have 7 lives, so we actually we gained lives doing it this way rather than with the password. This is the worst boss ever, by the way. It's dead. Blair. Can I remember this level? It's been so long since I played it. Those percussions are so cool. Yeah, Zeal, that's it. 1 or 2 buttons, we just call them keys. Hey, BMT! Wowza! You could have used that anywhere, and you did it here. Thank you so much. Do you want a game on the wheel? We are doing a separate Amiga wheel. I will play through every Amiga pick on the wheel. On the Amiga wheel day. And then the rest of the games will go to another wheel that we'll have another stream for. But those I won't be playing through all of them because the wheel is getting relatively bloated. Amiga wheel will be on the 11th. Saturday, 11th. Wheel's full enough. Good. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. What happened here? Oh yeah, I was supposed to check this aside. They don't have the bow. Oh no, they do. It's just very well hidden. Maybe I killed him. I'm still unsure if these platforms can kill you if they fall on you. I haven't seemed to. Never know. See, when I move, that disappears. But look at if I don't move, it just keeps coming. It's an interesting mechanic in the game. Like, if you stay put, it will actually shoot further. So you might think, like, okay, the range is there. I'm safe here. And then you wait for him to shoot, and then the bullet just kills you because you didn't realize how it works. Oh. I don't know why, but this synth solo makes me think of Rocky soundtrack. Oh. Try to improve that channel, Bobby, but it's tricky. The whole magic ship. Oh, not the spikes. Are you talking about Amiga Live? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed a comment or something. Just needs less people. Oh, the Amiga Live is a good channel as well, so let's just play games on there and ignore the rest of the chat. Oh yeah, I missed that. Yeah, it has some characters. I kind of want to, like, for instance there, I would have liked to find out if the guy would have killed me if I stood here, but I also don't want to die finding that out. It is the thing, isn't it? Like, if I go to a channel that has a lot of viewers, I often don't get what I'm looking for from Twitch, which is interaction with the streamer. Because you're just one voice out of many, and maybe it has like 17 comments every second. So don't really... I did that the last time too. Doesn't stop him. I don't know how to write this language, but I'm gonna try. Pixels. Not interacting with the streamer. Pixels, did you hear the big news? We're gonna be famous. The Dynaplaster stream. I'd rather kill this guy before I go for anything. He's like, he can't turn in this game. On Amiga, he can turn if he wants to, but not here. I really like the music, though. Oh, and remember, these pods will kill you. So we better destroy that first. Yeah, I said, like, when you said that you wouldn't be able to play, I said like something. It's nice of you to let the other guys give the other guys a chance. How much do you pay to get on front page? I was pretty bummed out about it initially.
Never give up, never surrender.
Because, hey, Escordian. I'll answer your question soon, after we talk about front page. Because there was this message that, okay, now all the emails have been sent. So, if you've been selected, you'll get a message. I didn't realize that you get a message even though you aren't selected. But when I realized that you would, and I still hadn't gotten a message, the Twitch partner Discord filled up with messages like, oh, I can't get picked for the front page ever. I've tried for 8 months and it's always rejected. A lot of like similar experiences. And I was like, well, probably won't happen for me either then. But then the email came and lo and behold, first try, every time. It's not actual people chatting? I don't know. It's for 8 hours, Bobby Seal, and it will start when, for us, the window will start when we start the tournament. So there will be that 15-minute, like, preview thing. Well, when it actually hits, I don't know, like, even hour? What do you call it? On the hour? It will start and last for 8 hours, whether you stream or not. But it's not like our stream will be on the front page all the time. It will be on the carousel. It's like this. It will show for some people and some not, and keep changing and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. Can't wait to be embarrassed on Dynaplaster. Me too. But yeah, Escordian, we beat this because it has passwords. You can actually, you just use passwords to beat this. You always start with 3 extra lives. It's really generous way to learn the game. It changes a lot of stuff. The graphics are great, but you see less of the screen. The music is great. Enemy positioning is more fair. It's not as trolly. There are fewer enemies. They don't respawn, like the zombies don't respawn. And you have more room to kind of dodge them, to see them, and then go back. Even though you see less of the screen, the game gives you more time to react to them. Now, the shmup levels, however, are completely reversed because you don't have almost any firepower, and it's really fast, and you die a lot, and you die often. And fast and quick. The bosses are also interesting. They seem to change every single boss. Usually for the easier, but some of the mini bosses are actually tougher. Like the long neck dude doesn't extend its neck, it just jumps around. And you have to get underneath and jump, shoot him on both sides as he's jumping over you. It's interesting. It's been interesting. I'm kind of starting to think that this is maybe better than the Amstrad CPC version, making the Atari ST version the worst. So I really grew to like the Amstrad CPC version. The Atari port was really, really bland. But it has weird stuff like this, like they couldn't do the thing that Amiga did or the other versions did. So they replaced it with something like more simple. And a lot of like the last world's interesting platforming is replaced by just jumping on boring platforms. It's constantly doing the same thing. It also gives you more extra lives, which is another interesting thing on top of the passwords. And like here, no bats, just go through. Nothing happens. more worm with lack of balance. Swedish, can you let me in on what would you have done with my worm had you not been dropped unfairly into the water there? And that nest is just for show. I'm sure there'll never be more than 3 bees there. This is also weird. Like, I found you're just supposed to walk over this. Just walk over it. Oh, I did it again. I died like that last time too. And I should use these. Does that spike even hit me? It didn't seem to. Still have 7 lives. It's all good. It's good. We're fine. We're fine. Like, I was inside the spike and was not getting hit. That was weird. You'd have used a Hadouken and hope for your worm would have bounced into the fire without taking... Yeah, I was thinking, like, the fire punch or the dragon punch. Like, which one would have worked better? There's the nudge mechanic as well. Did you know that? It's like a special move. I think it's like forward, fire or something. Or forward, backward. And then it just nudges the worm a little bit. But I don't know how much it pushes the other one. But look at the jump, though, Escordian. That final bit where you lose the distance, you just fall straight down without being able to do anything. And also, like, that drop from the platform, it's super... I wasn't a dead center, so it dropped me. Can trap use it? Nice. And they take my specials away. You can't use the specials. You can't use the specials when fighting the bosses, which is insane. Like, that's the only thing I use the specials for. Hey, Charlie. Hello? What up? Charlie just recently beat Flashback for the first time on Amiga. He cheated, though. He used wall hack. He used the wall glitch to beat the game. No, I didn't. Just get out of the soft lock. Damn it, I lost a life there. Some of these bosses have, like, amazingly big hitboxes. Have to be really, really careful. I'm bad at that. It was also amazing, like, it took me a long while to figure that out. I mean, I didn't have anybody to tell me how to do it, but... Like, you asked, how do you do that? I was like, it's too hard to explain. Then Dennis uses, like, 20 words, and you pull it off the first try. So, shaking my head like, oh, man. Decent eye protection. I know, right? Just give this guy goggles and he's good. Well, Broccoli with Top Banana, they knew that the dev had achieved perfection and it was no use trying anything else. And patience. Yeah, I love Flashback, but it has its dark moments. Okay, this is hard. This is hard shmupping. And it's only because you're so weak with the weapon. And also I will have to remember what the hell I was doing here in the stage. Will probably be too much to ask. can't remember what comes next. And I died. If I could fire this fast all the time, that would be great. Think down. Think down. Another life lost. No memory of this place. Whoa! Never done that before. Okay, we did pretty well. Usually don't lose lives. This section, but we might now. A little bit different, so you have to dodge the raindrops. Imagine if you have to do that in the Amiga version. Dodge the rain in the storm up section. Be pretty bad. It has good graphics, but the gameplay mechanics are super bad. This is the boss fight. This is all it is. It's Demi going down, shooting once and going up. And we're gonna die once because of time. Unless you use a life, you die and you go shoot it real quick with the iframes. Which obviously will still cost you a life. Because this is fun. I wonder though, like, could it be possible, because you get iframes when you get here, could you put yourself into that little space underneath it and just keep shooting it? How does this feel compared to Turrican? So bad. It took me a long while to get in terms with the jumping because it's so stiff and weird and awkward and different. And it's just bad. I can manage, but it's still not fun. How they start the level too, like, you have iframes, but you're panicking because you're inside the boss and you're like, what the hell am I doing and how do I hurt it? Well, this boss is supposed to do a lot of things, but apparently they didn't wanna. I mean, even if we make it to the next world with 4 lives, or 4 extra lives, it's still better than what we started out with the password, so we might be able to beat it. It was close. So maybe if in the beginning I go right next to it and shoot it as many times as I can with the iframes, then maybe you can do it in 2 minutes. It's too bad that they actually take away your super smart bombs. Fuck. That was bad. Meow. Ooh, almost died. But last time we died with the bat here in the beginning, so now we're even. I just have to remember that I almost didn't make it to the end of the stage. I was running out of time. Time! Bit elaborate for a tennis ball machine. think it is what was its nutsack. Rather than a tennis ball compartment. Whoop. So you could probably like recognize most of the elements having played the Amiga version, but it just does a lot of things different, and that has been part of the difficulty. I assume that I know how the game goes, but it's just different enough to fool me, and then I die because of it, because I think I know. Machine nutsack makes way more sense. Yeah. I don't think they even play tennis in this universe. Those are very close calls. Okay, so Escorting, are you ready to see the worm on this version? The worm boss? Look at this. And there it was. They didn't put it in the game. Just put the nest there. It's good enough. Next. Yeah, this was bad. Oh, okay, we made. The platform, getting onto the platforms is much tougher than what it looks, because they have this like dead space above them that you have to get on. It's not just getting on the platform, it's getting on that like hidden spot above it. It's the thought that counts, exactly. Seriously, no! Oh, the hitboxes sometimes, man. I was afraid I'd actually die again there. Oh yeah, this was the part that I did not understand. But then again, the spike didn't seem to kill me, so... Shit! Oh, it was a different part. Oh no! Damn it! I don't understand why these extra thingies kill me. 2 deaths. Damn it. And we tanked the boss. I need all the lives I can have for that. There are more extra lives. I don't think they give me more extra lives. Should I just use the iframes and go really close to the boss? Keep shooting at it? I mean, I will die really fast that way, but... Shit! See? Just different enough. Yeah, I assume because I didn't see it, that guy wouldn't be there at all. But it was just there later. I do remember dying a lot though in this stage. Wow, last time this... I didn't even see the spikes before they were done. Yeah, we have 0 lives now. I think that might have an extra life. We do need more though. Can't beat the Amiga boss I can beat with 1 life. 1 so much. And you have to be overly careful with these. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, that was a hit for sure. Close to my toe. Again. Please be a 1-up. You. Even that won't be enough. Nobody will remember or notice boss missing. What I like in this version is that when that guy dies, his bullets disappear. Whereas in the Amiga version, when you kill that guy, or any enemy for that matter, if they can shoot, they can still shoot you as they are exploding. So sometimes it's after the explosion that their projectile spawns in the middle of the explosion and shoots you. So you have to remember that you're not safe even after you kill them. Yeah, this position is also a little bit different here. I didn't learn the boss pattern, so I don't know if I can do it. I think it was shooting, like, it seemed like it was tracking me. But I think in the end it was doing like high, middle, low pattern. But I can't pick up on those patterns just like that. I don't have that gamer ability. So many stupid deaths in this level, though. Could definitely do better. Came here with 4. Yeah, now it's just jumping. Super interesting. Fun. I don't see any extra lives anywhere. Nothing that I could... What?! Well, we start over. What was that thing about the boss not shooting? Does that sometimes happen? No, it just never shoots. It just never shoots. The only boss that has shot at us is the last boss. Alright, let's go. This is the run. We have to practice. We know what to do. There are passwords. We have beaten the game, but I'm now trying 1cc. But, mind you, this is the only version that I know that has passwords. I think the Super Nintendo version has continues. So, like, the Amiga had no password or continues. The Atari version had no continues or passwords. The Amstrad CPC version had no continues or passwords. This is a rare treat here. It's nice because you get to see the ending of the game even if you suck at it. Okay, let's try to save as many lives. Is it faster? Like, I think I actually have a save state beginning of. Yeah. One great thing about emulation, because especially with console versions, if they start you off with a lot of lives, you have to die multiple times to be able to reset. You don't want to die in the first level. Then if you do, you want to reset. The only option that you have is to reset the whole console. And some games still have like a pretty long startup sequence. Not all games, and especially with NES games, you get off easy usually, but Wacky Hair, for instance, that's a long cutscene, man. Hello. Ugh. I don't think I even need that, but I want to take it. Hey, Spitfire, welcome. How goes? And this game is like, it's far more lenient with these doggy spawns, as is. Like, if you're just a little bit careful, they can surprise you. But obviously, not trying to kind of rush through the stage and the game. They give you a lot more space than on Amiga. The patterns are like shorter. You guys like to run at the group so you can jump over them easily. I think the enemies look cooler in this one. It's probably the only dog pattern that's more difficult. Drop into that little space. Oh, I almost died there because I assumed that the dragon will fly up, which it doesn't do in this version. That was stupid. Why do I do stuff like that? Because I'm impatient. Also, like, I really have to try to remember that those pods kill you in this version. Yeah, Amiga Original ported to a lot of different systems. This is the final game that will use this title, though. Chimp Power and Mutant Planet. The Super Nintendo version came out in December 93, so almost, well, 9 months later, and it's known as Chimp Power in Lost Dimension, sometimes in 3D or whatever. And that adds the top-down levels, as well as making the shmup sections be played with the ship rather than a jetpack. Hi, Save. Welcome, welcome. How goes? Never seen you, never met you. Who are you? What do you do? How did your stream go? Fire Emblem 3 Houses Day 20? What was your stream like? Sweet shows, greeting people with the North and South animation. Alright, go check out Hi Save. Hi Save. I'm butchering your name, sorry. Hi Save. Hi Save. Anyways, look through their vids, clips, highlights, about page. It just might be your new favorite streamer. You just didn't know they existed. And as far as I go, I'm Demi. And I play usually Amiga games, but I'm now exploring all the Chimp Power games. I love the original on Amiga, and now we're checking out the different versions of it. I've done Amiga, Atari, Amstrad CPC, and this is now the TurboGrafx version. We did beat it because this is the first version that has passwords, so it was easy, but I'm trying to now do it without passwords. Recommended to check you out by Negativalon? Oh, I know Negativalon. Have to thank him for that, or them. We don't know too much about them. Nevertheless, I appreciate you coming here, sharing your community with us. Thanks for checking me out. Not that way. I'm a little bit struggling with the jumping mechanics in this game because I'm, of course, used to the Amiga one, and this game looks very similar, but it handles very differently. I'm kind of having to unlearn and not listen to my instincts with this and muscle memory and all that stuff, so it is tough at times. The screen layout. I use a different one for each system that I play. So the Amiga layout is basically like my home layout. This is just something that I use for random stuff. They're all like based on my childhood memories. So for instance, playing Super Nintendo. This is like based on playing Super Nintendo at my friend's house. I was the only one who had the Super Nintendo. Only had the NES and Amiga. Ooh. Oh, that was a that was a gate. That wasn't crap. Super Tendoni. Asper photo top. Actually checking me out. Well, nobody else ever does. Speaking of which, disappointing Cell phone check. Die! No! Last time I got him. I felt like I wouldn't be able to shoot him from the distance. See, they give you that space, but the barrel thrower guy gets... We can't die in places like this.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh, okay. Not too difficult of a spot, so... Please stop, though. One up? Yes. I was supposed to just stand on that platform and shoot these guys first. You're doing worse than before. Yeah! So that's fun with these platforms. As I said, you have to land on them from, like, way further above than it looks like. Otherwise, you just go through the platform, which is fun. Hey, Raptor. How goes? Can I stand here? Oh. Did that kill me? 2 lives worse than last time. Not good. Oh, come on! That stupid pause in the air when you run out of distance? It's aggravating. Like the platforms in some of the early Castlevania games were like that. Yeah, I don't know. This floaty mess, indeed. One Song Games. This is a pretty bad port of the great Chim Power game. We have 3 lives less than last time. Horrible finish to the stage. And we didn't start off that well either. Max Devlin is here, welcome. Yeah, it wasn't fall damage, it's just that when you have those small platforms, like, say this is moving up and down, it's not enough that I jump like this. I have to jump from up here, because it checks the height somewhere here, and then I can fall on it. Otherwise, I go through. Like, it's insane. That boss is boring. Boring. But the shmup levels are... Those are, like, my biggest hurdle when playing this game. Like, for sure. Stop my toe. Go up after the little thingies. And you stay up. Okay. Now I can save some lives because those were the 2 patterns that I couldn't get past before. We need to practice. I'll at least do the shmup stages if we get there, but we do need more lives for the final boss and the final stage. I need to get there with, like, at least 4. Don't remember what happens now. Memorization is a bitch. It's also because the 2 shmup sections are so similar. It's hard to like remember which one has which stuff in it. Okay, that was again bad. I remembered there was a double jump, but I still have no idea what to do with that information. Yeah, it looks good, the music is good, but they basically fucked everything else up. Some of the stage design is good as well. I guess like the main problem is the hitboxes, and that's not even a big issue. Far bigger issue is like the platforms and how inconsistent the platforming is. The jumps are inconsistent, the platform like collision boxes are inconsistent. Every like thing like that is inconsistent and it's bad. And the bosses are just lazy, boring. But yeah, the game looks good. It's nicely packaged. Okay, let's see if we can get back to it. I love those percussion sounds. Ooh. Hand drums, whatever you call them. Bongo drums. Shh, no. Kind of funny how you can despawn those projectiles. This is a good song. My favorite song in the original as well. The rendition is a little bit different, but still good. Stupid. Always wait. Sure. For the threat. Time is rarely an issue in this game. This plant section is much tougher on Amiga as well because there's a plant on this key platform. Makes getting close to these other ones really tough. I'm sorry I keep like bringing up the Amiga version, but this is supposed to be like exploring the differences of between the different ports, and so far that's the best one, and it is the original, so it feels like it's okay to bring it up and keep bringing it up. And I'm kind of wondering, like, the good thing about this game is that they kind of changed the difficulty to be less trolly. But would that have made the Amiga version better or worse? Because it kind of removes the challenge. Well, some people can't even play Rick Dangerous because it's just based on trolling you. That's the mechanic. You get killed by a trap that you have no way of knowing is there, and then next time when you get there, you know that, okay, there's a trap here, and then you get one step further. Jim Power, in many sense, is a similar game, trial and error game. So would it be just a dull game if it was easier? Yeah, this is an Amiga game originally. Uh-oh, okay. Yep. For the platform, because I assumed that if my legs make it there, it's good. Or feet, rather. But no. Yeah, it has a lot of that. It does that little animation in the air, which is a sign that, hey, you made it onto the invisible platform that you're actually landing on. But, you know, this boss is also different. Like, we're doing worse than last time. I wonder how I could remember. I guess I just have to keep shooting more, so I get to slow myself down, so I don't rush into situations, because I really don't have to, time-wise. It's just that I wanna get to the end as fast as possible, but this is not the way to get to the end. One up. Nope. Maybe wait until they're dead before you go visit them, give them a hug, kiss. Hello. Okay. And this is the only gym power that I know where these pods that give you extra shit actually harm you. Okay, we can't shoot him from there. Yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna reset because there's no way I'm gonna fight my way back in. Would have been good to practice the later shmup level, but I'm not sure if I could have even made it there. Because each time I die, motivation goes down just a little bit because I know I need to have a certain amount of lives when I get to stage 3. Well, platforming stage 3, so stage 5. Yeah, you can't make the fast shallow jumps either in this. The short jump. It's always the same jump, which was not meant for this game. Like specific design here, need some mechanics. So actually, like there are, like even in this level, there's an item on a platform that you should be able to just walk onto. But since this game takes away your momentum, you can't do that. You can't walk from another platform there. You can't do a small jump. So what ends up happening is that the devs realize this and change the position of the power-up so that you can. Yeah, so that you can actually get it. Show you the place soon enough. And the jump is really awkward. Like, it seems to go in a nice arc, but when you run out of, you know, speed, like I think they only tested it on like level ground. But when you jump from a higher platform and land on a lower one, you notice that when your jump length runs out, you just dead drop down. Which I guess is realistic, but it doesn't fit this game at all because the stages aren't designed for that. I can show here how bigger. Let's see if I jump down from here. The forward momentum stops. Tim raises his hands up and he just falls. Just falls. And that makes landing on moving platforms super, super, super difficult. And that was not how the game was designed. This is the place that I was talking about. So in the original, you're supposed to just be able to walk from this platform to the lower right one. Here you just drop down straight into the spikes. And it's also really difficult to jump there because you have to jump from the lower left platform, not land on the middle one, and then make it over to the right one. So instead, they just put this power up here. You don't have to go down to get it, instead of fixing the jump mechanic. Yeah, you don't need good platforming in a platforming game. That's the first time his first move has been towards me rather than away from me. I didn't know that could happen. But it was the first time I also I rushed in there because I thought like it would be better for me. Wow, that was close. I think that's my favorite boss in this one. Well, the last boss is also better than on Amiga. Those two bosses are better than they are on Amiga. Yeah, T-posing and flying with his eyelids. That's the amazing part. Looks like he has a lot of mass. Then he just blinks his way. I don't think he was jumping. It was just flying with his eyes. Totally believable mechanic. Don't want to take risks. Not in places where I know it's gonna happen. Time. Or think I know. That's a problem. Just different enough to fake me out a lot of the time. This is the hardest drop. Because even a little toe stop is enough to kill your gym. That was fun. That's awesome. Well, goes the extra life. When I was a kid, I could never beat this first level playing on Amiga. Has very long platforming levels. And would you believe it? This is actually like... It's giving you more extra lives than the Amiga one. While giving you fewer enemies as well. And whenever there's an open space, I shouldn't just rush in. I should expect there's an enemy there. Okay, there was the guy on the other side that keeps killing me, so just keep standing here and shoot him. Okay, well, now it's going better than last time, but I still would have liked not to die on that platform that very cheap way. Same goes for that. You just can't play this normally. Like, it's... challenges all convention. You just have to wait that you have this extra space. Like, unnecessarily. Non-necessary amount of, like, dead air between the platform. Really bad way of doing it. Well, 6 is better than 5. Is what we made out with last time, but our personal best is 7. Yeah, seems to. Because you also, when you're running and you shoot, it stops immediately. I do like the fact that they also give you that little grace period with the invulnerability at the start of the boss fight. You can get your bearings. On Amiga, this guy actually shoots at you, so you have to dodge dots. Not here, though. Come on. There we go. I hope this is the run. I hope this is the run. Can I remember what... I just keep mixing up the different shmup stages. It's crazy. Why do they have to do that? Still up. Like, it's just stupid memorization exercise. Like, I would like now to go back to that start of the level and redo it. Because now I remember it again. After the bees go up twice, I'm down. Back down again. It's just lame that you don't have time to actually, like, react to these things. Like, you have to know them beforehand because you have so little firepower. Kind of, I don't know, miss the point of mupping. Like, if a game, if a shmup makes you mostly just dodge enemies because that is safer, I don't think they're doing shmupping well. Middle. No. After this, like, can't remember. Oh, it's the fish. It's the jumping fish. Lucky. Okay, we only died once there. To get to start with 5 lives, we could work our way back to 7 where we were if I don't make stupid mistakes in the next level. But I did plenty. I died 4 times, I think. Maybe even more with the extra lives. That boss shouldn't even exist. It's so, like, just bring me to the level. Just skip that. Extra. Meow. I almost forgot about the platforms again. It's so weird, like, you can't trust what you see. That's the problem. Like, you have to remember that, oh, wait a minute, that I see that platform there doesn't mean it's there, actually. That's a pretty big gaffe by the devs. Clean. At least we get some good music here. Every single bit of platforming scares the Jesus out of me. Okay, so we walk on that one. Okay, it's good that I didn't go to that. You can also kill enemies off screen, like we did there. But since you don't really hear the sound effects from the music, it's so overbearing, the music. Don't get any you know, inclination of it. I'm trying to remember the ways I died because they were all stupid. Almost died there. Six. Zombie. Here. Those don't respawn from the other versions. Well, Amstrad CPC would just keep respawning all the enemies. So that was a little bit different, but rocky music part. I love this. So weird that you can't hit that from here. I think I died here. Unfortunately, can't glitch through that wall there. Just barely. It's so stupid how difficult that actually is. Just because you can't trust what you see. Damn it, again! Like, I was thinking all this way, like, there must have been something, but that timing, it's just too good. Like, there's just enough timing for you to think that, okay, there's nobody there. And then this one, too. That's two, like, very scary, steps down. They usually get me. Damn it, that death wasn't needed. And now I won't remember anything beyond this point, and especially from the shmup section. We might, even if we get there with 8 or whatever lives, be difficult. I don't think we can make it there. That many? Three keys there. Why? Add more extra lives. Right here last time. Oh, apparently I was able to kill that guy off screen. Usually can't damage them. Or maybe it just doesn't show the animation of it getting damaged, but you still hurt it. Oof. Here. Special bomb. Smart bomb. I think it's a smart bomb since that was what the password was. Awkward little high step. One more. I think we do have another extra life in this level. It only brings us to 6. When we had that good run, we still died 3 times, I believe, in the shmup stage. Okay, made it. An extra life. Nope. Smart bomb that we don't need. One up here. Yeah, they take those smart bombs away from you in the places that you need them the most, which are the boss fights and the shmup section. Really weird. Because you really don't have any use for those during the levels. Be careful, because I don't remember what happens. Meow. 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 Oh. Oh yeah, this part. Okay, this time it does hurt you, so that's interesting. I wish it was at least consistent in that, but I guess too much to ask for. That is the toughest jump in this game, I feel. I still don't truly understand how the damage works there, or how the timing should work. Stop before going down the ledges, Demi. Or up the ledges, for that matter. We were on 4 lives before the shmup stage. The first round was so good, I figured that no problem. We're get this done. Stuff like that. Like, what can I do? You can even see, like, it repositioning under you. Like, they just didn't get the code right there. Frustrating. Another boring boss fight. Biggest enemy is staying focused. and being patient, and maybe the time running out. Yeah, we have 3 lives less. I really didn't think like I was dying that much. Wow. The first world. Defense Force. How goes? Good evening. We are working through trying to 1cc in power on TurboGrafx. We did beat it with passwords. Did win with passwords, but as gym powers go, they are usually difficult. Having serious issues with the shmup stages, but a lot of the other stuff too. Okay, this was this level where we can actually shoot stuff. Welcome. I have once made it through this map section without dying, but now I have no memory of it. Like, that was when we were doing it with passwords, so I remembered everything because I could actually memorize it. Not gonna happen. Middle. Down. No idea what happens next. Middle. Oh, almost went down again. I think we stay up here for another. Then we maybe go down. Down. What do you do there? Holy shit. I still don't like see what the answer is to that. Oh. Other than that, it's not, yeah, it's not too bad. The rest is just droplet dodging. Not that this is easy either, but okay, 4 lives. We could do this because we have done the last stage, starting with 3. Just can't do silly mistakes. Yeah, it has some nice, like, the graphics, they really put time into. Oh, I lost a life. Got too greedy because I forgot what I was doing. And this is the rest of the fight then. It's not really clear how long your invulnerability lasts. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Shooting it in the nuts. And it's interesting because that element is there in the other versions, but it's just like detail in graphics. Like, it has no, like, it's not a weak target or anything in the other versions. It's just there to make the boss look a little bit more, weird. Like a combination of biological and mechanical. And since I died, I could have taken this guy out very fast, like use my iframes some more, but I didn't want to lose second life. Yeah, probably should have. But as said, with the password, we started with 3 lives. So we should be able to do this. I just can't make any mistakes. And that's tough when I can't remember what happens in the level. Almost died there. Lucky. Fucking please jump. God damn. Somebody was saying that this guy looks like Magic Pockets after he grew up. And I guess shed some weight. Whoa, that was close. It's been too long since I played this. This is a similar spot on Amiga, but the statue is not on that platform. There's more to the stage before that.
Meow, meow.
Anticipate it. Because I have to. Well, can I just... Oh yeah, this is what... Yeah, we figured this jump out. I just forgot how to do it. Because it looks like you can't make that jump because I'm estimating it based on the Amiga version and not this version, where you jump way, way further. You only just realized there are similarities, but I would say like it's very visible. That jump I don't think I can make. Okay, made it. Yeah. I can say like if you don't really know it, then this can fool you. Okay. Don't die here. It's like this big block there. That's the hitbox. It's not the spike, and I just can't get over that. Okay, this is not the part that you think it is. Have to clear that before. Hitboxes are a menace because the timing is like way tougher with those sections than on Amiga, but then the hitboxes are way worse. They're kind of you can't be too careful, but also you have to be. Like if you make bad hitboxes, you have to give the player a little bit more leeway. I think that's the first time we haven't died to that. Okay, there we go. But still, like, we don't have enough lives to beat the boss. Like, this is not a winning run. And I almost made the platforming mistake again. I assume you can land what you can see, land on what you can see, but that's not the case in this game. Wait for the spikes. Trying to see what killed me last time. 2 lives. 2 lives might be enough with the boss. Original so far, yes, has been by far the best. And it will be pretty hard to sway my opinion on that. Well.
Hello.
He didn't stop my toe this time. Hey, Lurie. It's not bad. It is one of the better versions for sure. But playability is always like the key thing for me, and like this is more inconsistent than I would like. Even the Amstrad CPC, as buggy, janky, and all that it was consistent with what it did, and you could learn it. Here, I feel like I'm more at the mercy of getting lucky with stuff. We have 3 lives, so if I just don't die, make it. Whoa. I remember there was a flying guy somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't really help. Like, you have fantastic music, great graphics, but the controls let you die. Even the like different design choices and level design and all that, it's not a huge letdown. Like, it's okay, but the fact that the controls are shit just ruins the game. Are looking a lot better than we have. Can't remember what comes next. Okay, we made that jump. A minute 45 seconds. Seems good. 3 lives, which I'm not sure is gonna be enough. The jump is so bad. It's just like, well, you're out of momentum now, and you're gonna drop straight down. But you don't want to jump too close to the edges because you never know how it's coded here. High point is there. Let's barely make it. That was the one death that we couldn't afford. Other than that, we would have been probably good. Yep. Boss with 2 lives. I'm just gonna go close with the iframes. No, not in video games. Shouldn't happen in video games. It was just enough to tank it. 1 CC, there you go. His face there, tongue out. Oof. Thanks for the GGs. Not sure if that was worth it. It was fun with the passwords, grinding it, not so much. So, thanks for the GG's DF, Osaoko Bass Batcher, Lurie. There's still that theory that it's just a blow-up doll, but we actually did have an intro in this version that explained that it was the president's daughter, of course, who had been kidnapped, of course, by ninjas. Well, not really, but same difference. So I like that they added the story, expanded on it a little bit. Cool intro scenes. They did a lot of work with the graphics, and the music is great. And so is the level design and how they repositioned some enemies so that it was less trolly of a game. That was all great. That was good stuff. And they gave you extra lives instead of silly, unnecessary bonuses. Like fruit, like the Amiga one does. or shields that run out before you get to see enemies even. So it's more fair in that regard. However, it all comes crashing down because the jump mechanic sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's the worst ever. You run out of momentum, you drop straight down. You don't have different heights with the jumps. Moving platforms, it's not enough that you land on them like this. You have to land them from all the way up there, otherwise you'll just go through them. Some moving platforms, if you're too on the edge, they will just drop you down. The momentum stops immediately when you run off a ledge. All things that aren't part of the original design. So when you kind of follow the original level design with different movement mechanics, it doesn't work. It's bad. Hey, CBF01. Yeah. It's really similar to that. Like a baseball game or something. Like a stance. Perfect couple. Neanderthal is brought into the world with be the wife of a hooligan. Yeah, she looks more like a person here. On Amiga, it looks like a blow-up doll, but no, she's the president's daughter here anyway. So it makes sense. Mansplaining. And the other bad thing is that they did the brave choice of doing something else with the bosses. I mean, they had to play around with a lot of like the platforming mechanics because they couldn't do the same thing as Amiga could. So they got around that with like changing stuff, and usually it was just more boring and easier. The first boss is a lot better with it jumping around. You actually have to like devise a strategy and do it and be careful and keep like playing. On Amiga, you could just sit in a corner and keep shooting. That was a good change, so I was hopeful. But then all the rest of the bosses were way easier, stripped down, inconsequential, or even boring and drawn out. Except for the last boss. It would be hard to kill that boss without dying. That's good design. Also like the little detail that when you kill an enemy, its projectile also clears out. I don't like that in the original. The enemy can still shoot as it's exploding. So that was better in this one. But overall, like the pleasure factor, do I want to play this again? What did I have fun? This would probably rate right there with the Atari ST, but it has music, so it's a little bit better. I think I actually liked the Amstrad CPC experience more than this, because while it had a lot of issues with the platforming, it was consistent with it. I just had to learn the platforms where it didn't work like it worked everywhere else. Here, though, because it was with every up and down platform and side to side platform, you always had to kind of try to play around it, and you always had that bad jumping mechanic where your momentum stops and you always drop down straight from a ledge. So, in that regard, I would say that this wasn't as good of a game. Oh, Anuki's still streaming? 12 hours of Double Dragon? I have to find a raid target in it. Here we go. Hetzog or... Well, Stellar Death is doing the stream. Sega shoot 'em up requests. The queue is open. Oh, there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow I will be continuing the Hit Chaos playthrough. If you like Sega stuff, Stellar, there's a lot of it. I usually start streaming about at this hour. good late night entertainment for Europeans. Does anything happen? No, just goes back to the menu screen. We should have known that already. But anyways, thanks for hanging. You probably had a lot better things to do tonight, and you chose to be here, at least lurking or chatting. I appreciate that, and I hope to see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. And remember, Amiga April is coming.